first. Oh, man. Get her in there. Hit end of the world.
More policy. It's freaking Taya.
Oh, my God. So Taya just got employed there. Come on, Johnny. Don't waste time. Get her in there. Hit end of the world. Do what you got to do. Oh, she's a limp body here. If there was ever a moment, this could finally be the moment. Come on, Johnny. Oh, my God. She's in perfect position. Come on. Come on, Johnny. Hit it.
Here we go. End of the world.
Can he hit it? Can he hit it? Oh, my God. The gesturing. You're going to kill me. And now, end of the world. He got it. He got it. Hook the leg. Hook the leg. 1, 2, 3. Got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. Oh, my God. Yes. 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 Oh, my God. He's world champion. He's world champion.
Dude, he did it!
He's world fucking champion! Ah! Yes! 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 Yes, Taya! You magnificent woman! Oh my God! Yes! Yes! Oh, 9 years! 9 fucking years! 9 fucking years! Oh. Johnny! Johnny! Johnny!
Johnny! Johnny! Johnny! Johnny! Johnny! Dude, he did it. He is the world freaking champion of Lucha Underground.
He did it! He finally fucking did it! He's world heavyweight champion! Ah! All right. All right. I got something to say. Nah. We waited for this shit. We took a ride for this shit for years. And I'm going to say my piece tonight. I'm going to say my fucking piece tonight. First and foremost, I'd be remiss, and I am not going to forget right out of the gate. I got to thank my cohort in commentary right there. This magnificent bastard right here has put up with all my craziness, all my fandom. I know I'm a lot to deal with when Mundo's in the mix, and he has just been the kindest, most understanding person. And you want to talk about putting stuff like this together? He does it all, people. The backgrounds, the Patreon, the schedule. Hell, Survivor Series, we had a hiccup. You know who fixed it? He did. There is no TWitWoW without this man. So Scum Squad or Babyface alike, that man right there, I fucking love him to death, and there'd be no this without him. That said, time to get on to my fucking list. Yeah, Chrome ain't silencing me tonight. Nobody's silencing me tonight, because you know what I have? I have my version of the end of the world. I have a live microphone. Now, I know what you people are waiting for. I know what you people want. I know what you people need. You want a fail bomb on Sexy Star. Well, quite frankly, Sexy, you did not fail. No, Sexy, you did not fail, because we're doing things my way tonight, and I am not telling you tonight that you failed. Because, Sexy, the only sin you committed, and understand me when I say this, was being an obstacle. And I've been used to obstacles as a Mundo fan for 9 years. However, there is someone who failed. There is an entity who failed. And I'm going to call them out right now. WWE! You failed! You are the ones that failed. Because, see, I've been sitting on a little something just in case tonight went our way. I've been sitting on a little something that I wanted to get off my chest. You see, I heard an interview recently. With Johnny Mundo. I heard an interview where he was competing with Drago in a nunchucks match, and the interviewer asked, like all interviewers ask, Hey, Johnny, we got to know, Johnny. Tell us, Johnny. you ever coming back to WWE? You ever doing it again? And I was curious too. I'm always curious what Johnny Mundo's doing. And, especially after sacrificing life and limb into elimination chambers, being so close to that main event echelon, but never quite getting there. I'm thinking, well, are they ready? Are they ready to really give it another go? Did they sit at the table amicably and talk to him? But do you know what I found out in that interview? Johnny, unintentionally, and he has a good relationship with them. He does. I don't right now. So unlike him, I'm not beholden to anybody. So what he said was, I wasn't going to come back for the Cruiserweight Championship. You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. That's what you brought to the table. That was the offer you made? The Cruiserweight Championship. The Cruiserweights don't even like the Cruiserweight division. And that's what you offered him, being kingpin of a division that was so alive, so colorful, so vivid, so vibrant, so brilliant in the Cruiserweight Classic. And yet with the passage of time, you made it decay and you made us look at it all with indifference. That's what you offered him. All the work, all the sacrifices. He main evented a goddamn pay-per-view for you people with a pinched nerve in his fucking neck. And all you bring to the table is Cruiserweight Championship. As I said before, I'm not beholden to anybody. So allow me to personally tell you, WWE, take that offer and go fuck yourself. Because here's the thing. He doesn't belong to you anymore. He's not shackled or enslaved by you anymore. Because that's what he always said. I'm creatively stifled. I brought ideas and I got rejected. I just wanted to do more with my character. And yet what you bring to the table is a division that doesn't even get mic time. You don't fucking listen, but I'm the one talking now. I'm the one talking now. And I'm telling you, that is not enough. That will never be enough because he doesn't belong to you anymore. As far as I'm concerned, Johnny Mundo is home. And that brings me to my next thank you. Roach, DeJoseph, Eric Van Wagenen, every writer, every creative mind in this magnificent place, thank you. Thank you. And whether he won tonight or he lost, and believe me, I'm happy he won, but you have always seen the value in him. You have trusted me. And thank you, Ashton. Matt Stolman, who I was unaware of. I honestly thought it was just Roach to Joseph Wagenen. Matt Stolman, you too. Everybody listen up. Like I said, every creative mind in the back. Thank you. Thank you for treating him with the respect and the dignity that he has scratched and he has clawed 15 years to earn, to just not be told Cruiserweight Champion. Because you said to him, no, Johnny, top heel, main eventer, and tonight, World Champion. You've respected him. You've loved him, and you've seen him as more than a goddamn automaton to just go out there and perform like some circus monkey. You saw a man worth time and genuine investment, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for that, because I can say there is nowhere I want Mundo to be more than Lucha Underground. There is nowhere I'd rather his career end than Lucha Underground. And that brings me to my next point. I'm going to get a little personal with everybody for a second because, again, our fucking night tonight. Our night tonight. Folks, when I was a boy, I had no voice. I grew up in a place, to spare you all the details, where my voice was ripped from me. I'd leave the house every day to go to school, and the one thing I heard, John, don't say this. Oh, John, you can't say that. Oh, John, be sure this is secret. And it rendered me a goddamn mute. Somebody would ask me, John, your shoes untied? And I'd bawl like a bitch, kind of like I did just now. And I just want to say that wrestling gave me back my voice. It was the first building block that I took with my own hands to be the man I wanted to be, because I hated myself for a long time and I struggled through a lot. But wrestling was my goddamn therapy. So when anybody tells you, why do you like that fake shit? Why do you enjoy it? It's for pansies. Oh, guys wrestling around each other. People like us. I'm talking to every Scum Squad member. I'm talking to everybody that tuned in tonight because they know whether it's DBK with Jeff Hardy, whether it's Lee fucking Clark, and Lee, I see you, brother, and I love you to death. AJ fucking Styles, WWE champion. Fuck James Ellsworth. Whether it's Brandon Best with Crazy Mary Dobson or whether it's Cliff Amal, and I thank him for being here because bagging turkeys for urchins is for fucking marks. You know that wrestling is a beautiful fucking thing. You know that wrestling is a life-affirming thing, and you could be down in the dumps, and you could say to yourself, well, it's Wednesday tonight, or it's Monday tonight, or it's PWG tonight. You have wrestling. I had wrestling. I had Chris Benoit. And Chris, this is the last time that I am mentioning you because tonight I put the past to bed. Tonight, I tuck it in with the sweetest of dreams and the warmest of wishes because, Chris, I can rest and so can you because your job is done because you were the first one outside of any family, outside of anybody to teach me what it means to fight for something, to teach me what it means to believe in something, to teach me what it means to sacrifice for something. But you can only carry the weight for so long. And when 2007 happened and the world was jolted out of its contentment, out of its slumber, out of its stupor, and they got back on the bandwagon, oh, wrestling's evil, keep it away from your children, I was awash with shame and fear because every time I cheered for a German, every time I popped for a crossface, I was told I was complicit in those murders. I was told I was complicit in your suicide, like it didn't tear me up. Like I didn't go to bed at night just yearning, please, please take me in exchange for the three of them, please. Anything to ease my pain. I was in immense pain. Pain that was so foreign to me for so long, a pain I hadn't known since I was a child. I wanted to quit. I wanted to leave. I had no tears left to give. God damn it. God damn it. I gave everything, every apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I loved him. I'm sorry I enjoyed the matches. I'm sorry I still cry at the title win. I am sorry. And I felt like after a while, I was apologizing to thin air. But then it's funny because Mundo, or should I say John Morrison, when he steps into view, the opening lines of his theme song echo in my head. Now listen, this ain't no make-believe. Come on, open your eyes and see. Now get up and follow me, because I'm going to show you what the future will be. And with tear-stained cheeks and restless thoughts in my head, I found it in myself to get up. I found it in myself to take his hand, and I found myself following him to see what exactly the future would be. And the future was Daniel Bryan. The future was Cesaro. The future at the time was CM Punk. The future was John Morrison. It was a beautiful future. It was a future that put a smile on my face and hope in my heart. I was going to follow him anywhere. Anywhere. And I did. I fucking did. I followed him through the Dirt Sheet duo. I followed him through his SmackDown run as a babyface, the match with Jeff Hardy, the 2010 Elimination Chamber, where I got to see him square off with the likes of Chris Jericho and the goddamn Undertaker. And then I followed him to Raw. And then I followed him with the feud with Ted DiBiase. Oh, you beat me, Ted. I'll be your Virgil. Yeah, real step up, right? Real promotion. But then he feuded with Sheamus. And then he became #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And I could taste it. I could taste it. But he lost that night. And he lost that night. And he lost that night. So that's one thing that kept ringing in my head. Every title match, every big pay-per-view moment, I just kept hearing the words, and still, and still, and still, and still, and still, and still. I just wondered to myself, how much more can I take? How much more can I take? And then he leaves. Just going to leave out the part where they treated him like shit. He competed in a triple threat steel cage match with a pinched nerve in his goddamn neck. And then he comes back and he jobs to everybody and their mother. I'm just going to leave that out because I think Cruiserweight Champion speaks for itself, don't you? So then he's off the grid. Don't really know what he's doing. All I know is a video he left for all of his fans. So many questions he told us, but I promise whatever I do next is going to be great. Just believe in me. Just follow me. And so I did. I followed him. And then he comes upon this place, Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground. And he faced Prince Puma on night 1, main event. And he won. And it was such a foreign feeling seeing Mundo win, especially after the latter half of his 2011. Strange feeling. And he won again. And he won again. And I'm thinking, wow, can he actually be champion? Can he actually do it? And he lost. All night long, he lost. First Ultima Lucha, he took out the trash with an overrated, overinflated, egomaniacal piece of shit in Alberto El Patron because Johnny Mundo reminded him what everybody's going to find out. My temple. My fucking temple. Then he goes back on the hunt. And then Cage, who is an incredible performer. No disrespect to Cage. Cage is a beast. He stopped Mundo in his tracks. And again, I found that lump in my throat. And then he wins the Trios Championships, forms Worldwide Underground. Taya coming in, and Taya, believe me, we'll get to you in a second. And they win the Trios Championships. And I was happy. You guys all heard the markout. You were there. But it wasn't enough. It was never enough. I smiled and I laughed and I came unglued, but looking back on it, it was acceptance. It was me saying, you know what? This was great, if nothing else. If nothing else happens, at least he was a champion. At least he was a champion. But then he won Gift of the Gods. And for the first time since Chris Benoit was World Heavyweight Champion, I had hope. I had faith that he could go all the way this time. I had faith that he could be not just some other champion, not just some solid mid-carder, not just some guy stringing moves together. He could be world fucking champion. And then we get to tonight, where everything was on the line, where each and every one of you, every last Scum Squad member, Ashton doing not just the technical stuff, but just telling me, hey man, breathe in, breathe out, stay calm. Tonight is your night. And we did it. From sunrise to sun fucking set. We did it. All of us. Lee, Ben, Forrester, Jacob, DBK, Cliff, everybody watching right now, if you are hearing me, if you've invited me into your computer screen, you did this. Chuck Taylor, you bashful, magnificent bastard accepting fruit baskets, you did this. Everybody did this. Everybody did it. I didn't do it alone. Taya Valkyrie. I love you. It's so funny to me that I tweeted to you, win or lose, thank you for everything you've done. And you said, of course, Lucha royalty. Well, tonight I say, Stephanie McMahon, put a fucking sock in it, because that is your queen. Oh, Charlotte, you too. Yeah, I fucking see you too. Doesn't matter, because Taya is the perfect woman. Taya was the difference maker. And Taya, and I say this with all sincerity, I look forward to your title run. I look forward to Marty's title run, because what Mundo has done is he has healed me tonight. I can put the past to bed, and now I can fully, with my whole black heart, embrace the future. I, for the first time in 9 years, am at peace. I am liberated. And this is what I'm doing with it. This is what I'm doing with it. I love you, Taya. Thank you. And Johnny, thank you for healing my pain. For every low point in my life, I'd go to school, maybe after a rough day at home, and I'd say to myself, you know what, it's okay. All the fighting, all the tears, all the screaming, it's okay. Because Mundo's on tonight. You did that. We always talk about who our favorite performers are, but we never talk about what that means, favorite. What they do, favorite. That's what you did, Johnny. That's what you did. I have no more tears left to give. I am overwhelmed with emotion right now. But that leads me to one last shout out to every wrestling reviewer. I see you. I hear you. I heard you when he was John Morrison. He can't talk. He should go to the X division. He's a flea-bitten spot monkey. I'm not asking you to love him. I'm not asking you to hate him. What I'm telling you, when you're click-clacking on your keyboards tonight, or you're about to upload a video, whether you bemoan that decision or not, you better damn well make sure to address him for what he is. Whether you call him flea-bitten spot monkey or the next Shawn Michaels, ludicrous, by the way, the first Johnny Mundo, there is one thing you better remember to call him above all else. That's your Lucha Underground champion. Scum Squad, you mean the fucking world to me. You went to war alongside me tonight. Odds 1,000,000 to 1. Because the best indicator of the future is the past. And I'll be the first one to tell you the past wasn't too kind to us. Wasn't too kind to us. So I could understand the people that told me, people like Alex is my friend, and I'm so glad, Alex, you're here tonight. I'm glad everybody's here tonight. But he told me I wouldn't get my hopes up. We know how wrestling is. First title defense, new world champion. No way is that going to happen. And other sentiments as well. I get it. I get it. But this is why professional wrestling is so beautiful. Because tonight, we turn the tide. Tonight, villainy rules the fucking world. AJ Styles, WWE champion. Kevin Owens, Universal champion. Adam Cole, baby! ROH champion. Marty Scurll, Bola winner, and ROH World Television champion. Villains rule the fucking world. And now tonight, the crown jewel, the centerpiece, Johnny Mundo is world champion. Johnny, I don't know if you've ever heard a reaction before that I've recorded. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But I hope and pray to all the Aztec gods, to the pain that you healed me from, to everything that I believe in, that you hear this one tonight. And Cliff, you're right. Kenny Omega, Wrestle Kingdom 11, you fulfill your destiny. You step up, you take the reins, and you become the man. Show him how it's done, Kenny. Show him how it's done. And Samoa Joe, DBK is right, NXT champion, but I want to keep focus. Johnny, I'm going to tell you the same thing that Vince McMahon told Shawn Michaels, one of your favorites, when he won his first world title. Because he looked Shawn in the face. The boy with a dream has come true. And he told him, Shawn, have fun with this one. Johnny, and I'm talking to you right now. And again, you may not hear it. You worked 15 years for this. And you helped people whose faces you may never see. Your craft plied so beautifully. You worked on yourself. You went to promo classes. You went to acting classes because you were honest. You were humble. You said in every interview, Jomo need to cut promos. You knew that your talking needed to be improved, not just to be a man, but to be the man. And you did it. You did it, Johnny. You did it. This is your validation. And spoiler alert to everybody listening, that is my superstar of the year. Because, by the way, if it didn't dawn on anybody yet, second ever Triple Crown champion. You did that, Johnny. You did that because DeJoseph Roach Waganen, and I want to remember the other guy's name. My God, you guys have been bombarding me with messages. But the other writer, Stolman, thank you, Ashton Stolman. You guys said main event when all WWE could counter with was cruiserweight division. So thank you. Thank Mundo for being the best damn performer in the game today. World fucking champion. Love you guys with everything I have. You made this the night of my life. Because tonight, and still became a new Lucha Underground champion, Johnny fucking Mundo! Yeah! Scum Squad fucking out.